on, man. I've got to get myself into this.
We're not doing this again.
Can't just go in.
Pause.
Raw like that.
Oh, no, why did you finish the set? Oh.
I'd like to apologize to my viewers. I'd like to apologize to my family, but most of all to my cousin from the family barbecue. Consuela, if you're watching.
How do we get to Consuela? How do we?
It's okay, Consuela, don't worry, we got the rum punch. Am I even allowed to mention alcohol in the first, like...
No.
It was just punch, actually no, because that indicates that it's violence and I can't say that. Furthermore, it was orange juice.
Orange juice, you know what I mean?
Actually no, because you have to press orange. It was water, I'm not gonna lie. When you go to other countries, you can't just drink the tap water.
I beg your pardon.
It'll be a wrap, out for 3 to 4 days. Food poisoning.
How comes we can drink tap water here? Our water stinks.
The taps are British, innit? So we have that, like, we've got just like green line chemistry.
What, 9 chem, yeah?
11 chemistry.
I didn't know that existed.
I ain't played FIFA in a long time, bro.
I don't think that would exist, bro. Hey, sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, I picked up the words
no,
from the intro
don't piss me off.
Placed them.
These intros get worse and worse every video. Man said, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? What are we meant to do with that information, bro? No, you know what I mean? Welcome to the video. No, drop a like.
They don't need to know that information. It's DLC. They can unlock it.
Man said DLC.
$9.99.
Oh, man said season pass.
Yo, guys, it is your boy Niran. We are back with more unpopular opinions. It is the series that people want and that we don't deliver on a regular basis. But it wouldn't be the same if we were giving it to you every week. Pause, man.
Boy, you didn't need to go with that mixtape. You could have said anything else.
The whole EP's gotta get cancelled. I've got to have a long, hard think that shit, though.
Ooh, pause. Gotta have a long, hard what? Nah, that's it. You're done. Just go and join Statement FC, aka Manchester United.
I don't know what pH level they've got up in Manchester right now, but it's not looking good. My partner in crime in Statement FC today, as per always for Unpopular Opinions, is the relatively trimmed man himself. It's Jemmington Wolfiola.
Word. That's it.
Insert word here.
Word.
If your opinion is the epitome of horrendous, the pinnacle of shambolic, then Jem, where do the people go?
You get to go on a lifetime trip. Don't get to call your mum, your dad, your sister, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, nobody, not even your pet rabbit.
There's no phone books.
You get to have a lifetime stay at the Gulag.
There's no shower gel. There's no solar panels. They ain't got anything, bro. It's just an oversized shed. It's even made out of wood.
We need to build a new facility. So for the next Unpopular Opinions, FNG here and the editor behind the scene create a new facility and a new establishment. It's getting a bit packed.
Yeah, there's too many of you in there right now. I think Gulag 2 might have to be created. Editor Chris, all right? Richarlison, already a bad start. I can't lie. Brazil won 5-1 on international duty. He was still upset on the bench whilst his teammates are doing Jogo Benito. Neymar dribble. I saw the video. Neymar dribble past like 7 man, and he's in Saudi Arabia now. Richarlison will get more goals this season than Kane.
Well, you're off to a bad start because Kane has definitely scored like 4 goals already. So sorry, Gulag. You know what I'm saying? In a bit, we're kind of seeing this now. These were meant to be your predictions, but obviously the season has started. So now, as Mr. FNG has stated, we're kind of seeing who's been wrong and who's been right. Editor Chris, you was all the way left wrong. Like, you was meant to go down the M25 and you went down the A406.
But we knew that from the start. I'm not gonna lie. Even if I'd seen that at the time, I'd have told you it was wrong. And it hadn't even happened yet.
But Taylor said West Ham are gonna beat Brighton this season.
That's an extremely niche prediction as well.
Do you know what I mean? You don't get anything for being right, but do you know what I mean? Like,
if we congratulate you, you get a free pass. You will not get gulagged for a 3-month period. But did you know that West Ham game against Brighton, yeah? They were 3-0 up with like 11% possession. How do you do that?
It's called Moise. You know what I'm saying? Moise. He's just him. You know what I'm saying? He's not.
He's a fool. You know what it is? I wonder what him and Kurt Zuma talk about. I want to know what they have in common.
No. Bun that. What do Antonio and Moise have in common?
Mikel Antonio is a striker, yeah, that in his career played right back. Of course he's going to work under David Moyes. That's genetics right there. They might have even gone carnival together.
Oh, you're taking the mick. You imagine Moyes catching a wine?
If he tried to whine, his pelvis would just...
I don't want to be talking about a next man's pelvis.
Okay, yeah. No, okay. That could be a bit of a pause.
If it's a bit of a pause.
It's a half. It's something and a half now.
50% pause.
It's just in slow motion.
It's loading. Ain't installed yet.
It's-
Ain't installed. MLS isn't actually that bad. Messi's just enjoying playing again. I mean,
I don't know, man. I've seen some of the defending there, bro.
I've seen some of the goalkeeping, bro.
Oh, you know what it is? Attacking MLS isn't that bad, but it's the goalkeepers and defenders that let it down. It's just rush goalkeeper all the time.
With no composure, like
There's
no.
no-
Man just sees the ball and says, yeah. Take a deep breath, look at your surroundings, and understand that you're not him, not Neuer. Neuer's not even Neuer. Neuer's in the spliff.
If a ball is traveling on the floor for more than 25 yards, it's illegal for it to end up going in. That can't run. As a goalkeeper, you have to just hang up the gloves at that point and go, maybe I should have been a wing back.
Do you think you're saving that shot?
On my life, I'm saving that
I
shot.
think we need to see that in real life.
I could have. The thing is, I actually could have.
Oh, here we go.
No, genuinely, no. I honestly, like, had a trial penciled in with Bristol City Rovers. It was like, it's not Bristol City, it's not Bristol Rovers, but it's Bristol City Rovers, which is like a Saturday League team. But I had a trial with them, and unfortunately, like, just before, sprained a ligament in between my fingernail of my pinky and my knuckle. Obviously, a lot of pain.
I can imagine.
It's kind of mad how something like that can get in the way, but, you know, life is life.
I feel like you should even write a book about that, bro. Get your story out there. You might motivate the others that have gone through non-existent injuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, in fact, what should I call it? What do you think I should call the book?
I feel like you should call it "It Never Happened."
I hear that, but I'm thinking it just doesn't quite have that. I want that alliteration. I'm thinking Gone Glove. Like, Peter Shilton actually called me and was like, "Bro, you might be like all right at goalkeeping." Obviously, he's Peter Shilton, so I was like, turns out it was just a different guy called Peter Shilton. It wasn't actually the goalkeeper. But
Oh man.
either way, it was like an endorsement. It was just like an 87-year-old guy from the area. Either way, MLS is shit. That's the long and short of it. The MLS is shit. Burnley will have the highest XR in brackets expected racism of the season.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Hi, residents of Burnley, I wouldn't have it.
Viz! Hey Viz, step outside immediately.
That might be one of the most raucous ones we've ever had.
Yo, do you know how I thought you were really gonna like name a stat. That's probably the most outrageous one I've heard.
I kind of hear it though, to be honest with you. I've got one here from Rodri Stan account. It's actually not a madness, but it's just wrong. Luton.
Oh, okay, piss off.
Luton can and will stay up.
You could go down to the Gulag, bro. Because what are you talking about?
For what they have, yeah, Luton are actually kind of cold. For that, you know, when they've not got the utensils at their disposal, yeah? They've been sent on MasterChef, but all they've got is like a wooden fork.
Couldn't even get their stadium done before the season started. Oh, you're joking.
Man, their stadium makes me crease.
I could be like, yo, can I just get a cup of tea while I'm passing through your garden?
You could be playing and you could ask someone for the Wi-Fi password. How is mad? I like dugouts to the garages, bro. It's absolutely insane. Like, the Prem literally looked at their stadium and was like, guys,
Nah, let's be real. That can't run. We can't pass through Lisa's garden to do the backstage interviews. What you?
I feel bad for the neighbours when Kai Havertz plays there.
Are you not a bullying Kai Havertz, man? Leave him alone, man. Jamie Edward has said Alisson and Edison will get more G+8 than Havertz this season.
Someone just needs to actually play him in the role that he was playing in Germany.
Do you know
at
what
some
I mean?
point. I don't understand. People in the Prem are just playing him everywhere, but his actual best position is
Fam, bro, the guy is an out and out 10. That is it. He's not a CF, he's not a striker, he's not a left winger, he's not a CM, a CDM. He doesn't have the work rate to be doing what you need him to do as an 8 or a 6. He doesn't have clinicality to be a CF or a striker.
And his ball the ball into feet is great.
I know the verse was going down. I know the verse was going down. I know you have to change it.
No, actually, no, I have to retrospectively pause. VAR.
Might be Ifosa says Haaland without the Briner is just a blonde Choupo-Moting.
See, this is ridiculous, bro. Because he's been without De Bruyne. Because De Bruyne got injured day one.
Blonde Choupo-Moting is rude.
You know what? I'd happily be a blonde Choupo-Moting. Because I'd just get moves to next.
My agent,
teams.
bro, would be the best of the best.
His agent has 25-hour screen time. I'm telling you now, he's on job all day, every day, calling people. What? You need a striker? Say no more. You didn't specify what quality of striker you needed. You just said you needed one. We were were talking before we went on air. I don't know if you know, this is on the radio right now.
Okay, cool. Channel 102 Wafflenomics.
Would you rather have Paul Pogba's or Marco Reus's career?
That's a mad question.
Not even relevant to the video.
Paul Pogba, because at least I'd have won 2 Serie A. I think Pogba won the Europa League, if I'm correct.
We'll fact check after. No, he won the World Cup, innit? He won the World
Cup.
Oh,
and the World Cup, yeah. All Marco Reus has got is the 1 Bundesliga title. That's it.
The Borussia Dortmund physio is like his child's godfather. Like they have a strong.
Nah, stop. Nah, you did need to go with that first.
You know when someone like in the community like they pass and there's like a bench.
Right, man.
The physio table.
United fans will turn on Ten Hag by the new year. It's already happening. It's already low-key kind of happening.
You know what it is? It's because he makes bare excuses, just from like an outside perspective. And I know Klopp does this as well, yeah. But it's usually like stupid things that you can kind of laugh about, like, oh, it was a bit too windy today. And okay, it's, you know when you're like, you've got like a granddad who just starts waffling at like the function. And it's like, okay, granddad, all right, yeah, the wind was a bit too heavy today.
I don't know. I feel like their midfield just needs... You got the warrior Casemiro, do you know what I mean? They get outrun in midfield every single game.
Amrabat and Casemiro might actually just start tackling each other.
They've got bare erratic players, you know. You've got Amrabat, you've got Casemiro, and then you've got Onana and Martinez.
Oh, Onana has like ADHD.
He's the funniest, bro. Oh my days, because he messes up, yeah, but he gets angry at everybody else.
Oh man, it's just I don't know what, he just makes crazy decisions. The Forest goal, you know when he was like sat down but in the air.
No, they say that Havertz makes like football look difficult. That's what Onana's like for goalkeeping.
Jem is actually second choice United striker in front of Anthony Martial, even with the knee injury.
I hear it.
Now I feel like some law has been confused. I don't remember you having a knee injury unless you did.
You was there. We went to the West Brom trials. Do you remember?
Oh man, you know what it is? I was so traumatized by my own knee injury. I don't know if the people know. Basically, when we went to the West Brom trial together when we were younger, they split up the teams. I was on the non-Bibs team, Jem was on the Bibs team, and we were killing it. All right, I'm talking sofa score 9.9 rating. You know the picture when it's like Lionel Messi v Ronaldo at like El Clasico? Yeah. So we go up for an aerial challenge, go up, and then as we come down, the sheer brute force of our ability just sunk our knees.
Knees were done. Clocked out.
Yeah. Finished, no overtime, done, shift over.
Obviously we did our little Dagenham Redbridge trials, but we didn't really want to sign for them. Like we could have still...
I don't know about you, I was playing at like 70% because I was like...
Yeah, nah, just jogging. I could have done the full sprint, I could have done the full yard dash, but I said, you know, let me just... I see my brother over there, he's giving it like 50%, I'll just give it like 51%. But I take second choice at United. I mean, who's first choice?
Is it Haaland?
Haaland, whatever his name.
But it is funny that they've just signed a guy that just sounds like Haaland.
Couldn't get the real one.
We have one at home, get me, so...
We'll get someone like next to his country that sounds exactly like him. Some people are just so stupid. he said my nan sink has more depth than the whole of Liverpool's midfield. He's got a point. He's got a point. Man said my nan sink has more depth.
Oh, that's a good one. You know what? The creativity, I won't even argue. The creativity of that Dominic Szoboszlai might be the greatest footballer of all time.
I've been saying this.
I was saying it as well, but I was saying it quietly because he wasn't a Liverpool player. Because he single-handedly took Hungary to the Euros and then got injured and he couldn't play. So no one saw him on the big stage. But for Leipzig, he's always been sick and now he's in the Prem. His technique is disgusting.
He's a complete midfielder. Like,
he actually is. It's mad.
Bro, you know when you look at somebody and you just say like, you are a footballer. You play football.
You are just a baller, but like undiagnosed. I've got one here from Reese's burner, which I can only imagine is Reece James's burner because it's got him as the picture. Chelsea will win the Premier League with Mudryk winning PFA Player of the Year.
I don't think you're off to a good start, big man.
On my life, he ain't even gonna win Ukrainian Player of the Year.
But the thing is, he's not even bad. He's not a bad player. I don't want people to go with this narrative that he's a bad player. He's not a bad player. I just feel like the Chelsea move was the wrong team.
And you know what? I'm kind of glad, not Mudryk specific, I have nothing against Mudryk, but I'm kind of glad this is happening with Chelsea because, like, I'm seeing loads of young players go in there and being like, yeah, you know what? I could have gone to Arsenal or I could have gone Liverpool. Liverpool a bit of a mess as well, but I could have gone Arsenal. Nah, you know what? I believe in the money and
The vision.
9-year contracts at Chelsea. For what? They're still wank.
They're sounding like 50 Brazilians.
Genuinely just go Arsenal. If you're young now watching this video, yeah, if you're from Brazil and you're watching this video, Todd Bowley's probably gonna call you
100%.
in the next 30 minutes asking you to sign a 9-year contract. Go to Arsenal, guys.
Go to Arsenal.
They got enough good players, but everyone's injured, bro. Reus James's knees are made of Wilkinson's pick and mix, bro. Lavia's got injured now. Nkunku's out for 4 months. Thiago Silva is, at the end of the day, he is 47, so at some point he's gonna get injured.
He's gonna have to clock out.
Give him his pension or something. So
I'm going to pitch invade and have a wank. Reply says, can't wait, mate. Harry said, someone else replied and said, this isn't even an opinion, mate. He says, it's a prediction.
alright, everyone, listen, right, and I mean this disrespectfully, yeah? Everybody in that thread, you're in the gulag. Every single person.
We have a football club in reply, you know.
Caversham.
Based in Reading, District Sunday League. They're the goats. Only right that they're in the comments. Caversham United to win a lot. That's it.
Listen, I hear it, you know, from a set of goats to another. They're winning it all. We're winning it all. I don't know what we're winning. Probably.
Who's where? Because we don't support the same team.
No. I mean, as an industry, as Unpopular Opinions Enterprises Limited Company Additional Incorporated, we're going to win International Gulag of the Year at the Gulag Awards 2023. I know that's gonna happen. I think we've put a lot of, well, I actually not put any thought into the Gulag. That's what makes it so great, is that we've put absolutely no funding and no resources into it whatsoever. Has football won today with these unpopular opinions? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
I have a question for you before we go. Deadline day. You're the CEO. You've just received the 150 million bid for Salah. Are you selling? It's deadline day, but it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
First of all, what I will say is I'll probably be asleep.
Sleep. Okay, yeah, I know you. Yeah.
So the bids come through at 9. I will probably see it at 10:45.
You still got time.
I'll put them on hold like the businesses do. So the music's playing.
Yeah.
Whilst I go away for about 6 hours and try and sort out a deal. If I can't do that, what I will do is I'll say yes to the deal and then I will commit tax fraud and take the money for myself.
So do you think that's worth it? But go in prison.
Oh, right.
It wasn't in your script, was it?
Nah, see that you caught me off guard. I thought I was gonna get away with it.
I don't think you can get away with just robbing 150 million. I don't think you can.
They won't notice, bro.
This is not Top Boy Football Edition, aka Top Football. This is not that.
Top ball. Actually, no. Yet another chapter, yet another page in the book of unpopular opinions turned over.
And we will be back in December.
Yeah, we'll be back at an undisclosed time, way too far in the future. Everyone subscribe, of course, to Gem. Link down in the description below. The main man, FC24, is coming out. So there'll be some content from him soon.
Yes.
Like that, subscribe that. Gem, leave the people with some final words.
Don't be like Burnley.
Facts.
That's it.
Yeah, that's actually true. Don't do expected racism, do unexpected racism.
Don't do racism at all.
Oh, right, yeah, no, yeah, sorry, that's what he meant. Absolutely.
That's what I meant.